Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am bringing you this Halo New Year's Eve makeup look. I really wanted to incorporate glitter again, of course. I'm sorry if you guys are tired of glitter, but I will never be tired of glitter. I have so many shades to pick from. I had to throw some glitter for this look. And of course, you can't go wrong with wearing glitter for New Year's. Like, come on. I hope you guys enjoyed this Halo purple glitter New Year's Eve look. This is perfect for New Year's, something dramatic. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And also don't forget to like this video as well. Excuse the hair, it's kind of a hot mess. It's just not cooperating with me today. And I noticed at the end of my video that my bun is crooked. You guys are here for the makeup, not the hair, right? So anyways, if you would like to know how I created this look, then just keep on watching. So I already did do one eye off of camera, and I did prime this eyelid as well, and I took the Wet n Wild Eyeshadow Photofocus for my eyeshadow primer. So I did work off of two palettes, and they're both Morphe palettes. One of them is the Morphe 35P, which is beautiful purple shades right here. The other one where I mostly used from was the 35B palette. So I did work with a lot of the purple shades and the pink shades in this palette. So the first shade I'm going to be taking in this palette, which is the 35B, is this light pink shade right here. And I'm just going to be applying it with a fluffy brush, as always, just in the crease to start our transition shade. What are you guys doing for New Year's? I don't have anything planned. They always have like a dance, like at a convention center here where I live. We're not sure if we'll be going to that or if we're just going to be hanging out with family and stuff like that. But what are you guys doing for New Year's? I'm going to be taking a smaller blending brush, my favorite as always, the Coastal Scents blending brush. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but I'll look it up and put it down below. I'm going to be taking this shade, a mixture of this one and this one together with that same brush. And what I'm going to be doing is applying this shade on the top outer corners of this eye look and in the inner corner part as well. I want this shade to be like the top part of the halo part of the eye. Like, I don't want it to just be the purple that's right here. You kind of could see some of that color. So I'm going to be mixing both of those colors and applying it on the top outer part and the top inner part as well. So I'm going to be taking a smaller detailer brush. This is the Morphe M321 brush. And I'm going to be taking this purple shade right here and applying it in my crease, defining it a little bit, to start closing off this halo a little bit. I don't want this part to be really bare, so I kind of want it to blend with all the shades that I'm going to be applying on the lid. So I'm just applying this in the crease very lightly. I just want it to be a light purple shade in the crease. So I'm going to be taking a pencil brush. This is the MAC 219 brush. This is just in like those special edition kits that they usually come out during the holidays. And I'm going to be taking this dark purple shade right here. And I'm going to start creating the halo effect with this shade. So I'm going to be applying it on the outer corners and blending it in, kind of flicking it in, applying it right here and kind of flicking it in to kind of get it to blend out a little bit. I'm building it up a little bit at a time so it's not so harsh and I'm able to blend it out as I'm packing it on. It's just easier to be able to blend it out while you're adding a little bit of color at a time instead of having so much of the color on the lid and then you can't blend it out. And it doesn't matter if it's kind of messy right here because we're going to be covering it with glitter anyways. So again, and then I'm going to be applying it in the inner corners as well, but I'm going to stay lower than the crease, where my crease is. And again, packing it a little bit at a time as I'm blending. So now that you have the darkness of the dark purple shade that you want on the outer corner and inner corners, we are ready to apply some glitter. So for the glitter primer, I'm going to be taking my NYX Glitter Primer and again, my bulk glitters glitter. You guys know I love these glitters. And this is like a purple holographic glitter, super pretty. So I thought it would be perfect for this look. Of course, this is an affordable tutorial. Just use any glitter that's purple that has like holographic glitter in it. but this is what I'll be using. I do have a lot of glitters that I purchased off of this site, so that is why I'm going to be taking these glitters, and I use them a lot on my channel as well. I do want to mention though that I did purchase these off of the bulkglitters.com website, but they recently changed their minimum order of 3 jars per shade. So they did create a different website for people to order their glitters, and there is no minimum. So now that site is called superglitters.com. I did look through the site. They do have new shades that I didn't see when I ordered off of bulkglitters.com, but they don't have all these shades that I had ordered off of bulkglitters.com on their new website, which is superglitters.com. But at least you're able to order a jar instead of ordering 3 jars per shade. So if you guys are interested, definitely check them out. Super affordable. I paid $1.25, and they have smaller jars for $1, but for a quarter more you get 2 tablespoons, which for the $1 one you get 1 tablespoon, so I thought for a quarter why not get double, is what I think anyways. But yeah, so for brow bone I'm going to be taking a mixture of these two. I'm going to be mixing both of those together with my Coastal Scents crease brush, I believe, and just applying it to my brow bone. This also helps with, like, if I went up too high with my crease shade, kind of blends it out. So for my inner corners, I'm going to be taking the 35P palette from Morphe. I'm going to be taking this shade first in my inner corners, and then I'm going to be taking this shade and applying it on top of that shade. I was going to wait until the end to do the inner corners because right when I apply concealer and stuff like that, it's probably going to go away a little bit. So I'm not going to be applying wing liner for this look, but I am going to be lining my lids just so the lashes have something to hide against too. So I'm going to be taking NYC Liquid Liner in the shade Black, or Blackest Black, I believe. So for lashes, I'm going to be taking the Eylure times Nicole Guerriero 143 lashes. I just got these in the mail, so I definitely wanted to try these out. I'm going to be applying glue to the lashes so it can get tacky as I am applying my mascara. That way when I'm done with my mascara, I can just apply the lashes. I'm going to be taking this Voluminous Butterfly Sculpt. I believe it's from L'Oreal. And just coating my lashes with a few coats of this mascara. And I always apply some on the top of my lashes just because I feel like shadow gets on top of it. And then so now that the top of my eyelids are done, I'm going to move on to the face. So I'm going to be taking the Maybelline MasterPrime face primer in Blur and Smooth. This product is not really my favorite. I did use this in my drugstore tutorial, and I noticed my face was like really greasy. And I used the matte and poreless foundation too, so it's not like I used a luminous foundation. I just feel like this doesn't really keep me matte. It gives me like a really luminous look, and I do not really like it. Amanda, I have normal combo skin, so, and it makes my face kind of oily a little bit. So, but anyways, I'm gonna try it with this Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in the shade 03. This foundation is pretty matte, so we'll see how the primer holds up with this foundation, since this foundation is super matte. And I'm just going to be taking my Ulta Beauty sponge here. This sponge is okay. I don't like the color because you could like super tell you can tell when it's like dirty. But it does an okay job with blending everything out. And since this eye look is pretty dramatic, you definitely want to go with a full coverage foundation. And don't forget to bring it down your neck as well. And to cover up these dark circles, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer in the shade Light Medium. And as you can see, I'm like almost out of this as well. I really like this concealer. I definitely feel like it is full coverage. So I'm just going to be applying some to the back of my hand. I'm going to be taking this Sigma Soft Blend Concealer F64 brush and applying it to the under eye area. And I'm also going to be taking it in the center of my forehead to highlight the face. I'm just going to be taking the Ulta Beauty Blender and blending it out. To set the under eyes, I'm going to be taking my trusty NYX HD finishing powder in the shade Banana with this Real Technique sculpting brush and just setting the under eye area so we make sure we don't have any creasing. And I'm also applying it everywhere where I applied the concealer just to set it. I'm not going to be applying powder to the face just because that Milani foundation stays pretty matte on me. So I'm going to go ahead and bronze up the face. So I'm going to take the Mega Glow Palette Contour by Wet n Wild in Dulce de Leche. And I'm just going to be tapping on my Morphe M527 brush. And just going to bronzing up the face, I should say. And I'm also going to slim up the nose a little bit too. For blush, I'm going to be taking this baked blush from Milani in the shade Luminoso. I haven't used this blush in forever. And just applying it to my cheeks. And I'm using this Real Techniques blush brush. So when I did the drugstore Christmas makeup look, I used the Hard Candy Tiki. It says it's a baked bronzer, but it's a highlighter pretty much because it's not a bronzer. And I was super impressed. Look how like beautiful this highlighter is. This bronzer. So I'm just applying those to the highest points of my cheeks, my nose, the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow. So now that the face is done, I'm going to go back to the eye. I'm going to be lining my waterline with this L'Oreal Smoldering Voluminous pencil. And it's this like fat jumbo pencil. So I'm going to go back into my Morphe 35B palette. And I'm going to be taking this purple, dark purple shade right here. And I'm just going to be setting the waterline with that shade again. And I'm going to smoke out the lower lash line and go back with these two shades right here. Finishing off the eyes with a little bit of mascara to the lower lashes. I think I'm going to go back with my Morphe 35P palette. I'm going to apply a little more of this shade in the inner corners. I feel like it looks a little dark right there, so I want to open up the eyes a little bit more. This look is definitely glam, right? So now that the whole face and eyes are done, we're going to move on to lips. So for lips, I'm going to line them with this Rimmel London Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in the shade Eastend Snob. On top of that, I'm going to be applying a gloss, which is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Eclair. So I'm going to be applying those two on my lips. I really hope you guys enjoyed creating this New Year's Eve look with affordable products. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And also don't forget to like this video as well. I hope you guys have a great New Year's Eve. Stay safe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!